Hello, I'm Louise Roe and welcome to the SheerLuxe show. Today we are chatting all things summer, from the must-have accessories this season to holiday destinations, to beach reads, to summer sales picks, loads of good stuff, so do stay tuned. But first, let me introduce our wonderful guests. I'm joined by fashion stylist Nana Acheampong, florist and model Kasia Chinery, and fashion stylist and writer Karina Marriott. Ladies, welcome. There was a little bit of shoulder shimmy there. That's me. Yeah. Nana, I love this. By chance, we're on the show together.
I know.
Filming Ascot recently.
We were. That was amazing. It went so quickly.
Yeah.
But had such a good time. Now we're reunited.
I know, I love it. I feel like I actually learned a little bit about horse racing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I lost all of my money.
You did. You did, actually.
Which I didn't stop going on about all week. So I don't know how much I learned, but yeah, had an amazing time. It was
brilliant.
Really good.
This dress was made for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Before everyone floods in with questions, who's it by?
This is the Tove dress, very popular, and I saw it. It's actually on sale, and I was like,
it's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
I love
it's
it.
Time.
And actually, Kasia, we were talking before about, so you are the queen of sales. You've got so many tips. So stay tuned.
This is the best time.
Exactly. She's coming up. Summer is definitely here, which means summer fashion is here. And there are 3 features this week just on accessories for the season. Whether there's a bougie beach towel or a pair of must-have sunnies, I feel you can be more fun with your accessories in the sunshine. What are you guys coveting?
Yes.
This season.
I was saying I always, it's really bad, buy a pair of Gucci sunglasses in the summer. Just a little treat to myself. So there's a pair this year that I've got that are mirrored pink, tiny, just kind of like cover the eyes there. Kind of oval.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, they're my top buy.
Oh, you're going to look so cool in those.
I know, you know I love a bit of colour.
You do, just a bit.
I'm obsessed with basket bags. I mean, it's getting out of control, but then you can sort of, double up. But I wear them all year round. I'll wear them in winter.
Will you?
I wear them all year round.
How would you wear a basket bag in winter?
I'll just get a really big one because it's great. You can shove everything in them.
Yeah.
And I love it. I think it's a nice antidote when you in the winter when you're wearing black. I think it's really nice to like inject that little bit of like, summer
texture.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I'm always buying a new basket bag.
Cezanne have a bunch. I was looking last night, brand new.
Yeah.
They've got even more.
Yeah, they've got a really nice green one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It looks really nice.
They have, some of them are made, no, I'm going to get this wrong. I need to look it up. They're made in like beautiful islands, so they use incredible craftspeople to embellish beautiful floral.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Have you got a favourite?
Yeah, so I've really been loving the kind of chunky pearl necklaces, like really kind of bold accessories at the moment. I feel like my looks have been quite toned down, and then I'm just like really hamming it up with the accessories. So like big chunky gold earrings, the charm necklaces and the bracelets. Like I'm just loving all these like trinket kind of accessories.
Charm bracelet. Add to them, get vintage pieces.
Yeah.
Madagascar. That's where they make. I knew it.
I'm going to get there.
Mauritius, no. Yeah. This is a brand actually I'm quite into called Summery out of Copenhagen, and I do think the Scandis just nail. And so it's sort of a linen blend. And I don't know. I wasn't going to wear. It's a top and a skirt.
Is it co-ord?
Yes, it is.
Lovely.
And I was going to wear just a white shirt, but I thought, why not?
No, put it together.
Come here.
Yeah. And then it's not really an accessory, but I have to say, beach reads. I actually have a good story. So when I was at InStyle magazine, I was an assistant in the features department, and I was, it was my first proper job really. And her name's Tasmina Perry. She gave me the job. She's the deputy editor there. She's become like a mentor. We're still friends. That's like way back 15 years ago. And she said, I'm sort of writing on a Sunday afternoon. And then anyway, cut to, I think she's done like 20 novels.
Wow.
And they're all brilliant for holidays. So the first one was Daddy's Girls, which is so good. They're all set in the sort of sexy fashion world.
Glamorous.
Glamorous.
Great beach read.
Yeah, really good. She calls them bonk busters. And that nails it. Thank you guys. That was brilliant for inspiration. Now, carrying on with the fashion theme, Charlotte Collins and Polly Sayer are up next with a summer trend report. From crochet to cargos, here's all the inspiration you need to recreate the 5 key trends for the season ahead.
Summer is officially here. Yeah. So we thought we would do a little trend report on all of the key things that you should be shopping for the season ahead. Season ahead, the season we're in.
Yeah, the season that's happening right now.
Right now. Buy these things now. Okay, we're going to start with crochet. How cool. We need to talk about Angie Smith, who took over Fashion Fix while you were away.
What a person to take the reins for a
know.
week. When I think of crochet, she's almost synonymous with it. She just really nails that quite bohemian, relaxed vibe. I guess it's the living in Australia
I was going to
thing,
say,
but
that helps.
Yeah, she nailed that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Go and watch it if you haven't already.
There's a lot of quite young looking crochet around at the moment. It's all very colourful, it's all a bit skimpy, and I love how oversized she does it and makes it look really wearable.
Just shows that you don't have to make it like super revealing and like skimpy, lots of skin on show. You can do it in a grown-up way.
Agreed. We found some products. This mango dress. This is on the skimpy side, but I love it.
Yeah, I love that kind of slightly racery like neckline. I think that's what does it for me. I don't love a scoop neck, especially with that sort of style of dress, but that just gives it points of difference for me anyway.
Yeah, agreed. And this dress from H&M, it is sadly sold out currently, but it's amazing.
Yeah, I have actually seen a quite similar one on Next. They do it in a few different colours, so if you're sad about that one selling out, then check that one, or maybe we'll chuck it in the links.
How would you wear these dresses?
Well, I think with the little mini, I think it's an easy one to wear like over a bikini with a flat pair of sandals on the beach. But I think you could also dress that up with a pair of strappy heels, kind of like what we're wearing, with like a swimsuit underneath.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, I think that's the whole
so too.
point. It's like letting people see a little bit of what's underneath, kind of sexy.
Crochet is actually very good if you're packing for a mini break because you can do it day to night.
Well, exactly. What about the other dress? How would you wear that?
Same. Maybe a white oversized shirt over on top, some sandals.
Yeah.
Easy, very easy to
breezy.
wear. Okay, let's move on to waistcoats modelled beautifully by you today.
Thank you.
You're loving this trend.
I really am. We were discussing the other day, weren't we, how it's quite hard to find like good tops for summer. But for me, this season, it's all about the waistcoat as a top.
So great, so great.
And I just ordered one actually from Posse. It's like kind of a dupe for that one that Monique was wearing, the Chloe one, which is really spenny, but it's a bit cheaper. It's kind of a higher neckline rather than a deep V, and I'm so excited for it to arrive.
I think it's the one that Sophia Richie wore in the lead up to her wedding.
Yeah, she wore the white one, right?
Yes, there was a really cool Lulu Studio one, which you know when you put something in basket, take out. I keep toying with it on Net-a-Porter, round neck, big gold buttons, pinstripe, really cool. I feel like it's quite a good way to do covered up.
Yeah.
We've got some inspo here from various lovely ladies, everyone looking amazing.
Yeah.
And some product as well. You can rent this Dish one.
Very good.
Via her. Dish is a really good brand for those who don't know it for summer, isn't it?
I think it's an Aussie brand, isn't it? Another
Yeah.
one. But yeah, I think you do pay some custom, so good way to find out first renting it if you really love it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Also the Frankie shop.
Yeah, they're really good for a waistcoat.
They kind of pioneered it a bit, haven't
I go
they?
as far as to say they have.
Yeah.
Very like kind of shorter, more cropped ones,
Yes.
aren't they? But they do the sort of three-piece suit, or you can buy them individually. I like it with just like a pair of jeans, like a sort of slightly baggier pair of jeans and some trainers. Quite a cool look.
Totally. I think you're so right about swapping in tops for it. Like, I mean, you're demonstrating it beautifully today. Or you can do, I'm looking at Hodge over there, who's wearing the three-piece version.
Just so versatile, aren't they?
Versatile. Okay, applique flowers next. We couldn't not talk about this trend. I mean, this has been gaining momentum for a while, but we've got Magda Buttram to thank, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so. And I think we've got SheerLuxe to thank for championing it. I have to say, we were quite early adopters.
We were. This was on our TikTok months ago.
So get to know. But so many great pieces around, aren't there? Like, let's talk about Daya Baranik. I'm sorry, I'm actually probably butchering that name, but that denim skirt that she's wearing.
So cool.
Again, it's kind of one of those ones where we're sort of like, how on earth would I wear that? But she looks amazing.
Yeah.
But loads more like kind of wearable options
I so agree.
as well.
I think it's really cool because there's obviously so many feminine versions of it, and the denim makes it like a little bit cooler, a little bit edgier.
Yeah, which I really like.
I'm not sure I'd wear it, but I think she looks awesome in it.
No, but the Cult Gaia top, oh my god, I mean, I die. So good,
I mean, that top is
Everything.
insane. And I think obviously the kind of the Magda style one, some of the other, the other references that we've got and some of the other product we've got coming up is very kind of the moment, the big, there's a lot of the kind of almost choker style big flowers, but almost the Cult Gaia one is quite timeless because it's so over the top. I think you'll just come back to that time and time again.
Yeah, and like maybe it's a slightly more subtle way to do it. It's like, is it a flower? Is it ruffle? Is it?
I suppose so. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not the word
it's
for
a
it,
slightly
but
more ambiguous way to do it.
yes, maybe that's the word I'm
That's
looking
the word.
for.
Let's talk about this insane Bernadette dress. I'm really obsessed with Bernadette. Like actually really obsessed with her.
Yeah, I feel like it's quite you as a brand. Like a lot of the dresses are quite like, feminine but like quite relaxed.
Like really oversized.
Yeah.
My vibe. But they have done this so well. I love the contrast of the two bright colours together.
Gorge.
There's also the mango top, which is kind of the core way that people are doing this season, as we said before, a lot of neck action with the big florals.
Yeah, I think Mango are really doing that trend really well. They've got so many good options which are really affordable. Great for going out top,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, they are. I think the trend will pass, but equally none of this is so of the moment that it's not timeless. Only maybe those chokery necklaces.
Yeah, those kind of take me back though.
I know.
At my like early teens.
It's got quite a 90s feel to it.
Yeah.
That's the Luxe girls are wearing them with like, I don't know, tank tops, and I won't be doing that.
I feel so old.
So old. Okay, let's talk about how, speaking of 90s throwbacks, cargo trousers. I feel like this image of Monique is, you know, in my head, I think of cargos, and again, it's too young, it's too trendy, but Monique is showing this in such a kind of grown-up, sophisticated way.
Yeah, I mean, queen of all sort of things. If she queen of all things. If she wears it, I'm convinced. But yeah, I think she just looks so effortlessly cool in them. And yeah, I think they can be quite Gen Z, which is no bad thing. But like certainly if you're a little bit older, you don't want to end up looking like you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks incredible.
Yeah, really cool. I think what it is the colour and the A-line fit rather than, you know, that slightly more stitched in look. And also we should say Hannah Lewis.
Yes, the shorts.
In the shorts.
So cool.
So cool. The point is this cargo trend is everywhere, but you can wear it in lots of different ways. And she looks really elegant still, I think.
And you were kind of wearing some shorts that length. I guess people are a bit like, oh, can I get away with that? But, you know, really easy to style.
Yeah, I think you need a heel. I think that's key, unless you're really tall.
Yeah, kind of like, it's quite a sort of androgynous, boyish
Very
shape,
much
isn't it? So balancing it out with a slightly more feminine shoe.
But yeah, other than that, I think it's a really, I think it's a good summer solution. We had to just talk about Tibby in the context of cargo trousers, because they've been pioneers of this. Again, they've done this for a long time, but these two styles that we're looking at, the silver and the pink, are just,
great
I'm
spot.
just obsessed.
Yeah, so flipping cool. I think maybe the pink for me are the winners.
Imagine the pink with like a rose pink knit and some heels in winter, like really surprisingly versatile, but also super cool.
Go Tibby.
And also Zara, of course, because naturally they're doing the trend.
How else would you wear cargos? I think it's important, like, not with a heel, because I guess people want to wear them like day to day.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've seen Monique with a Birkenstock Boston, like a backless flat, maybe that's quite nice.
That's really leaning into the androgyny of them.
Yeah.
I think I'd maybe go for like a pointed backless flat, something still quite feminine.
Yeah, nice.
So just to balance it out.
Yeah, you don't have to do the heels, but
you can go either way.
Nice.
Whatever floats your boat.
Heel.
Let's talk finally about structured cutouts. This is probably not the official name of this trend, but we've looked in the past, over the last year or so, at cutouts. They've been in all different shapes and sizes. They've been around for a while, but this look in particular, well, it is more structured is the word for it, isn't it?
Yeah, and I guess Christopher Esber really has been one of those like early adopters,
Totally.
one of the ones that's really championed that trend. But goodness me, yeah, some really, really great options. Nuri Anna in hers, just, I mean, she looks amazing all the time, but like phenomenal, particularly in this dress. Really kind of quite a deep, irregular cutout on the top, which I know, I want to rent that dress. I'm hoping it lands somewhere.
It's very curve enhancing, that dress, isn't it? Like it kind of cuts in all the right places and just, it's so like womanly. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's what I really like about the trend, is that it just really highlights the female form, and you know, you can pick and choose your cutout depending on the area you like to flash the most.
Totally, and Bettina Looney as well, we should say, also looking incredible.
Yeah.
And hers is a little more on the racy side, but it's just amazing.
If you got it, baby, flaunt it.
Why not? Quite. This bodysuit, speaking of Christopher Esber, I think this is my pick of the bunch. I think this is so incredible. Like, just a wow piece. Look, it's not going to be for everybody, this trend, but if you're going to embrace it, that's the piece to do it with.
Yeah, I'm bang up for it and have tried it and will be continuing to.
You go, girl. There's also, the Christopher Esber dress available to rent on her as well. So if you want to dip your toe in.
Again, great way to try it without fully committing if you're not sure.
Totally agree. That's it. Everything we've mentioned will be available to shop in the notes below. Thanks, B.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, those structured cutouts are pretty insane. Would you guys be brave? You would be brave enough.
Yeah, I would.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would definitely. It's all me.
Yeah.
We actually just did a crochet shoot last week.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you've been working for Fabulous magazine. You've been working together.
Literally on Thursday,
I know, and then now we're here together. Also having another mini reunion. I'm just having a reunion with everyone today.
How do you wear crochet though? Because that's scary territory.
Yeah, it is, but I think it's such a kind of key easy item to wear as long as you kind of know how to wear
Well, this
it.
is my point.
Yeah.
So
This
how
is
do
it.
you?
Yeah, this is it. I think if you start off, like, for example, things that I was putting you in, I think a cord is a really easy way, like, introduction to go with. Kind of like trousers and a top, and you haven't got to think about it too much then. And a lot of the trousers at the moment have got like inbuilt kind of either like slips or pants or anything like that.
nice.
So you haven't got to worry about kind of like showing too much skin and things like that. And then you're just going to be really cool. Like literally, if we're having another heat wave. I think it's a really great item to have in your wardrobe.
It's very sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, I think that's key, is finding the ones that it's covered where you want to be.
Yeah,
Works for you.
Yeah,
You
you
feel
don't want to be
comfortable.
showing
Yeah.
off like too much.
I
skin.
recently styled someone for Cannes, and we found her like this styled crochet knit maxi dress, just so flattering. But as you said, like
It's
covered in the
underneath.
right places with
Yeah.
the crochet on the kind of side of your hips. And
Yeah. Have you guys? So were you in Cannes? Did you get to
No,
go?
no, just styling her.
Right. Have you been away,
Sadly.
you guys, or any plans for trips, holidays?
I'm headed to Comporta, which everyone keeps talking about. Apparently, it's meant to be like the new
Portugal. Oh,
Saint-Tropez.
Okay.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can get like a train from Lisbon, but it just looks amazing.
Oh, how long are you
It's a
going
really
for?
lovely beach town, a week.
Yes, I think it's quite rural, although
Yes.
it's getting more popular.
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
now.
it's got really cool like little boutiques, and I can buy more basket bags. But it just looks really chilled, and it's going to be hot. and
Also
lovely.
love that you're getting a train. There's something so romantic about trains in Europe.
Yeah.
It just feels different.
And they're so much easier and nicer than that.
Yeah.
It's just mentally, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
they look
it's
gorgeous.
quite romantic, isn't
Yeah.
it? You went to Positano, or no?
Sorrento.
Yeah.
Went to Sorrento just for the weekend, which everyone's like, you went to Italy for a weekend? I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Like, I think we don't use the fact that like Europe is like on our doorstep. So yeah, got a really last minute kind of like BA flight. My best friend was in Milan, so she met me there.
That's so
and
cute.
Then, we just had this amazing weekend in Sorrento, which was really, really
I love
nice.
the travel vlogs
But
you do.
I know.
The little recaps, they're so good.
I do love doing it. Brilliant. Just if I could be away all the time.
Well, and it is, you know,
Manifesting.
we are obviously lucky to be able to go away, but at the same time, it does invigorate you in so many ways.
Yeah.
Not just style. I think I put more effort into the looks that I might, love
Absolutely.
to throw together. It makes you look at your wardrobe differently. It makes me get new ideas for my brand or for anything really.
Definitely. It's really inspiring.
Totally. So when you're away, are you a reader, a podcast listener?
Books.
Books.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always books.
What
for
have we
me,
got?
yeah.
What's on the list?
I'm reading a book called The List.
Oh,
By my friend Yomi, which it's actually it's coming out I think the end of this month, but she was kind enough to give me a preview of it, so that's what I took away with me, and I literally finished it in a weekend.
Really?
Yeah, like it was. I couldn't put it down. It was
wow.
so
What's it
good.
about?
It's about a guy that ends up on this list. That gets put on Twitter. It's all to do with kind of like social media and the cultural effects and cancel culture. And the two main characters are from Ghana and Nigeria. So there were a lot of kind of cultural references in there. I'm from Ghana that kind of just made me laugh. And it was, it's really good.
Amazing.
I'd recommend everyone getting it.
Cassie, have you got?
I love a podcast. So the one I'm really into at the moment, I'm going to smash loads when I'm away, is called it's called Best Friend Therapy with Elizabeth Day
I've heard of
and
that.
her
Oh,
best
is
friend
that
who
her
is a
second
therapist.
one?
So second one.
She's got How to Fail.
Yes.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that.
that.
I just love anything she does. I'm just
Yeah.
on
Yes.
it. And it's basically like, so her best friend is actually a therapist.
Okay.
And they discuss all these different topics like how to create boundaries and don't be a people pleaser and divorce and fertility. And they just have a laugh, but they also like have different views. And yeah, it's great.
Really
It's great.
insightful.
Yeah, really insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Things like that, like I'm so drawn to. So
Yeah.
I'm reading
Yeah.
this book by Daisy Buchanan, and it's called Careering. And basically, she's writing about the time like she quit her toxic job, like without anything to go to, and that kind of journey. And I'm like, oh yes, because that's the exact same thing that happened to me. So I was like, yes,
Brilliant.
Sign me up.
There's
It really resonates.
It's good to have a podcast recommendation because there is so much
Yeah,
out there.
100%.
And I'm a bookworm, but not at the moment because children are tiny. And I think that I've sort of given up the quest to read one page during a holiday. So that's fine. That will happen eventually. But instead, if I can do a podcast, I've got, SheerLuxe is a brilliant podcast.
Yes,
It is.
of course.
And there's going to be a book one soon, right? It's going to be a book club podcast.
Right.
But if I'm feeling very nerdy, I love Foxed Quarterly, which it's female founded imprint where they basically find old books that are out of print and forgotten about and the ones that they love and they reprint them. It's become huge.
That's amazing.
And it's really, it's nerdy and brilliant when you're in that kind of zone.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the coin, if you just want to laugh your head off, and sometimes in the car I'm literally like crying at the traffic lights and I think if people looked at me.
Yeah, they're like, is she
What is
okay?
she listening
All right,
to?
hun.
Yeah.
It's called Cancelled, and there are a few called Cancelled, but it's the one by Mamma Mia podcast. It's these Australian twins. They're both writers, and they are hilarious. They go through people who have been cancelled.
Yeah.
Right.
Some
Are they on TikTok as well? Because I feel like I've
Possibly.
seen them. Yeah. I think I've
some are
seen them. They're very
deservedly
funny.
so,
Yeah.
others not at all. And so they kind of put them on trial and go through everything that happened. But I think particularly in this culture, it is very funny.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah,
make
yeah.
you laugh.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes it's so dependent on your mood. You either want to learn something from a podcast or just not.
Yeah, and
Just
escapism.
escape.
You
Exactly.
want that
Escape,
escapism, and then you want that highbrow,
Yeah.
100%. Right, next up is a bit of BTS. We did a shoot with the gorgeous NL Marilyn a while ago on how to borrow from the boys. She really rocks the men's department at Zara. Take a look.
So we're shooting an editorial today where our lovely Marilyn has come in to be shot in her favourite menswear pieces. So it's basically like menswear tailoring but on a woman, which is something we wanted to do. And so we're shooting in the studio, and then after every look we're just gonna go outside. I've got the film camera with me and just do like a couple like of you just doing your thing, like more like candid sort of vibe.
Hi. So Emma and I have worked together to get the best menswear pieces out there. This is right up my street because it's my personal style. I love oversized, masculine shoulders, and this is going to be really fun. I'm wearing this blazer from COS, a shirt from TM Louis, jeans from Weekday, and my Alaya heels.
These are some of the pieces, so like this amazing blazer from COS, and Zara just do the best kind of oversized hoodies which you might not find in the women's wear. This are things like oversized coats. This one is from Ray. We've also got this cool leather bomber which is going to look really great with just a simple white tee.
Oh, so good. God, Marilyn, just so beautiful. Should we do the first one just through there? And go. Perfect. For this one, like a bit of like walking. Yeah, go for it.
Is that
That is a boyfriend look right there.
That's it.
Iconic. The hat, the trainers, yes. So would you guys ever wear any of these looks?
Yeah, I really like the first one
Yeah.
with the white shirt and the blazer because I like strong tailoring
Yeah.
when it comes to menswear and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. Especially when like a strong lady is wearing strong menswear. It looks good.
This jacket is from COS, t-shirt from Arquettes, jeans from Zara, and Adidas Sambas.
Right.
Nice. Top tip for menswear styling.
I've got 3 tips. Always go oversized, so blazers always like style up at least one size, and then with shirts try and get ones with like big cuffs and collars because that looks really cool. And then number 3, hoodies and blazers. I just think that's a really cool look.
Amazing. Do you guys, I know you love men's fashion. Do you shop in the men's section?
Yeah, I love borrowing from the guys. One of the shirts that I actually wore at Ascot was H&M Studio, but it was men's.
The fuchsia,
bright pink with ruffles. And I was like, this is made for me. Like, I don't care that it's in the men's section. I just had a bit of trouble kind of doing it up. I had to get one of the guys. I was like,
because it's
all
the
back.
other way
Yeah, it's all
round.
backwards. It's the other way round. So, yeah.
What is that about?
We need to find out.
Yeah. So
That's SheerLuxe, let us know.
Yeah, that's the only thing about men's shirts. But other than that, like,
I just love stealing my husband's clothes. Hoodies.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Easy.
They're cozier.
Yeah.
I feel my most confident, I think, when I look androgynous in a way. Like when you go for like a more masculine look, I think I feel more confident.
I hear
Which
you.
is really weird,
Yes.
isn't it?
I was interviewing Alessandra Steiner the other day, you know, the beauty
Yes.
expert. And she said, I always dress in a very androgynous, I always buy oversized. And she does, she'll wear a long, loose white pant and a flat sandal and a shirt. But because she sort of has this flawless skin and she always makes the effort with her
so
nails, she was
easy,
saying, she just looks confident.
And also you
Yeah.
balance it
Flawless.
out.
Yeah.
And I think because my hair is like Barbie, I quite like that like masculine minimalist look. I love dressing like that.
Boys' t-shirts, just, I don't know, they're nice.
Yeah, they do fit better.
They do fit better.
Yes, right. Well, we're unanimous about that. Back to more fashion. The sales are pretty mega at the moment. Are you indulging? What's your best sales buy?
What have you gone for so far?
I love the Ganni sale.
Oh, yeah.
Every year, like, they get me.
Yeah.
I'm just a huge Ganni fan
I love
anyway.
Ganni.
Wearing
Yeah.
Ganni on my feet. But I also
gorgeous.
bought this co-ord, like checkered co-ord. I love all of their pieces. They're so good.
Yeah.
I love going on kind of like matches and Net-a-Porter, just because I think their sales are always mega and they always last for ages as well.
Yeah.
So you can just keep going.
So
and,
bad for my back.
You're
And
right.
have a
I
think
can't
about it.
stop.
You don't feel the pressure to be like, I have to get this now.
Yeah, that's it. So there's like an ARG dress that's on Net-a-Porter, which I'm actually thinking I might wear to Notting Hill Carnival, just because it's all like
I
multi-coloured.
mean, maybe before this goes live, Han, grab it.
Definitely. And then Sandro, they also do really good sales. I get a lot of tailoring from them usually in the sales. So yeah, I love a bit of sale shopping. It's a good time to buy summer clothes because I always go away at Christmas. On like a winter sun holiday.
I want to be you.
Yes. It's like you buy your coats now.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like you can get them like a really
Yeah.
good
You do. I think you should be quite calculated with the sales. Yes, so you're not coming home with, because you can still spend a lot of money. It's that mental thing of like, oh, it's half price, but it's still £400 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What have you got on?
I'm obsessed with this Australian brand called Dish. And because they're Australian, they go into sale with their summer stuff now. So you need to like buy up all their stuff. And the shipping is really good. Like, you know, it's not expensive. They must have distribution here because it comes straight away. But their stuff is just amazing.
That's such a good tip.
Yeah.
Southern Hemisphere, you could go for Brazilian brand, all of it.
Bikinis, and because obviously we've still got the rest of our summer left.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about what I'm going to wear for the next few months. Get on those Australian brands.
I've seen a dress on Joanne again. Better grab it on Net-a-Porter. It's about half price.
Are they on sale?
Yeah. Well, this one was. It's a short, slightly high-necked, embellished navy blue, kind of very wearable.
I love them.
God, we need to just quickly.
We just need to go shopping.
We're going to get our phones out now.
Guys, that's it for today. But before we go, I must give a shout out to my dear friend Natalie Rushdie, who released her charity single, Tell Me It's Not True, yesterday in honour of the late Dame Deborah James. Proceeds from the charity single, including the publishing and writing royalties, will be donated directly to the Bowelbabe Fund for Cancer Research, which so far has raised a whopping £10 million. There will be a link to the show notes below to the single, and we send all our love to Deborah's family. Thank you guys so much. Nana, Karina, Kasia. Next week, Polly Sayer is back with fashion rules from a French style icon, plus more BTS with the team. And in the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.